The stables, yes.
Okay,
And I'm going to go
it's
up
not a
there and
public inn. It's just the stables.
yeah, I'm going to go up to the stables and look for like the stable hand.
It's called the Northgate Stables.
Those are the best stables
Yeah.
in Waterdeep.
There's something in downtime about, I think there's something about brothels and stuff, and I'll look it up later on after the game. So, but I won't do that right now.
Yeah, I mean, we just sold a bunch of ginger. I say we turn this into a giant economic adventure. See how much gold we can crank out.
That would be awesome. That would be good. Combine everybody's money together. That would be pretty cool. Because the rules for all that stuff are in there for downtime. So all the rules for how much it's going to cost to build whatever type of building you want, and that's pretty cool. I
That's
believe
awesome.
even real estate's in there, I think. All
So,
right.
is there a stable hand or a stable manager somewhere that I can, talk to? I mean, I do have my goat, so maybe I should just pull him along with me just to make things kind of, look a little more up and up.
A
Like,
holy man pulling a goat. Now it's and now it is dark in Waterdeep. So
so, are we in a good part of town or a bad part of town?
it's okay. You're not in the slum district.
All right. Well, you said it's like New York, so I
Oh,
just don't know.
oh my goodness.
I don't know what's going to happen here. All right. So Carl and I are visiting the establishment. So we're going to take a look at the stable and talk to a stable hand, and I'm going to see who's there. Is there anyone around that I can talk to?
There's no stable hands per se because of the time of day, but you do see several of the guards that were in the caravan outside congregating.
All right. So I'm going to say, "Hail! How are you guys doing this fine night? I remember you guys. What's up?"
One of them takes his pipe out of his mouth and he goes, "It's you, huh? So where are your murderous friends?"
Oh, well, those guys? Oh, I don't know. They're out in Waterdeep somewhere. Hey, Carl and I were just looking for a really excellent place to, so he can bed down. And I noticed there's a lot of hubbubaloo over here. Tell me what's going on.
Hubbubaloo, what do you mean? The hay?
Oh, no, there's a lot of
Uh,
commotion. There's a lot of
Oh,
comings and goings.
well, we are moving out. I mean, we are staying here at the stables.
Oh, so
Why do
the
you ask?
entire...
Why are you inquiring?
Well, Carl and I wanted to find a pretty nice place for him to bed down, but, he likes it quiet. Goats.
No, I don't know goats.
Oh, well, if you knew goats, you'd know that goats hate noise. That's just all there is to it.
Well, then your goat's not gonna like Waterdeep then.
Yeah, I guess it's turned out that way. So, wow, there sure is a lot of people. So, how are you guys doing? How are you finding Waterdeep?
It's just great. As he's just staring at you.
So I'm pouring on my charm. I got the super white teeth smash, a flashy smile going.
Give me a charisma check, please, and add in. Let's see. Hold on 1 second.
Deception or something?
I would say
Persuasion,
deception.
maybe.
Yeah, perception probably. I would say perception.
All
Not
right, my
perception.
perception.
Persuasion
Persuasion. Okay, so that'll be a +3.
or deception. I mean, are you are you trying to deceive them or what?
No, I'm
Because
just what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to ascertain. I want to get a little bit of information about how many people are there and what all they're doing, if they're just staying for the night and that kind of stuff.
okay.
So I think it's more persuasion. I just want to be all super friendly.
All right. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, and I'm going to do a roll off against you with a insight check.
All right, here we go.
I believe that is a
14 for me.
wisdom. Okay.
So I'm doing all my niceties, and I'm just flashing a smile and telling them, "Wow, what a great night!" And I just talking to him a little bit about kind of wow, there sure is a lot of people, and I'm trying to learn a little bit about a little more about what's going on, and if it's the same amount of people in here, and if there's anything special that I need to be aware of.
He takes another, like a big long drag out of his pipe, and then blows it out, and he goes, I think your welcome has already lasted long enough.
Wow.
He says, I think it's time for you to move along.
Okay, I
really don't want you around here because you are associated with one of those murderers over there. One of them is a murderer.
Oh man, okay. Well, I guess I appreciate you guys talking to me, and I hold back Carl because I'm sure he's growling and he's going to attack those guys. So I'm holding back Carl, the attack goat.
Carl is just chewing on grass that's the extra hay that's scattered throughout the throughout the stables.
Be cross-eyed and start salivating. All right, so I'll go ahead and pull Carl back, and I'll return back to I'll return back to the team, back to Zelos, and let him know that I passed his money around, but nobody could tell me anything.
You didn't even offer the money. I love it.
No, I'm just joking. I'll give him back his money.
I'll
give him back his money.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah, but I'm kind of a nice cleric-y guy. That would be dishonest. So I'll give him back.
Well, you could give that to your patron deity. You know what I mean? You could do that.
Yeah, if it's the patron deity of steal from the rich and give to the patron deity. No, I would feel too dishonest about that, especially because he was really helping out everybody with buying stuff early on in the game. So.
He tells you as you're walking away, "You're asking too many questions, boy."
I just say, "Come on, Carl. We know when we're not wanted." Carl just seems to have the same freaking attitude. Isn't there even a more snooty? Like that or something, All right, so we return back to Zazilos and the team, and I let them know kind of what couldn't really get any information, and I'll let Zelos have his cash back.
All right, so you're back in the presence of the party.
That was a fail.
Still have the gnome at the table with us, female gnome.
The gnome, as Tiberius leaves, the gnome says she has to take care of a few things, and she tells you that the caravan is leaving in the morning. They're leaving at sunup. So
we contact Differby to find out if he needs more guards.
Don't miss it. And by the way, here's something for you.
And she places a sort of like a leather pouch down on the table, and she says, "Maybe I'll see you tomorrow." And she drinks your ale, Zelos, the rest of the ale in your cup, and she tips her hat to you again, and she walks off. Damn gnome just stole your ale, dude.
Ale can be purchased again. Big deal.
Yep,
Want to know what's in the pouch, and I open it up.
Remember that big gem that Leosin showed you back in Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
That is your gem. Anybody remember the value of that gem?
1,000, 5,000?
1,500.
It
like
was
that?
Yep, 1,000, 1.5.
5,000?
1,500 gold pieces. That's 80% for me.
Well, that gem explains a lot with who that gnome is.
Yeah, she obviously works with the Alliance, the those groups.
When she was leaving Zelos, you noticed something peculiar. She gave a couple signs to you in Thieves' Cant.
I'm guessing that the signs were in Thieves' Cant.
They were.
Great guess. That's perfect.
I'm going to follow her out of the inn.
Well, when you go to stand up, you find that there is a small piece of parchment in your lap. So you can open up your journal, and there is a message to you. This is the message. Zelos, if you are interested in our organization, I will contact you later. P.S. I killed good old Knuckle Dragger. Knuckle Dragger.
Okay, very good.
You know, sort of like like the bat of an eyelash, or sort of like the tug of an ear, or something inconspicuous that only other thieves and rogues would know of.
I'm going to give her the tug of the earlobe that says "Job well done." Again, I think I'd like to follow her out into the street for a few moments and talk with her further.
When you go outside, she is gone.
I'm going to return to the table.
You do not see her.
I'm going to return to the table with my friends, and I'm going to share with her share with them the note that she left me. And the note says, "I killed the Knuckle Dragger."
Ooh, he's not telling the party the entire thing. I like it.
Now we can take this evidence to those people and clear your good name. No, I'm just joking.
That's a possibility.
I just turn you over and say you did it.
That's a possibility. That would be pretty cool. Did I just hear a snort? That was pretty. I just heard a snort.
I don't think we're going to do that.
I just totally heard a snort.
Yeah. I think that's what sounded disgust. I'm used to those too, Dave. Don't worry about it.
I had a feeling it was her that killed the guy.
I thought so too. But now, I mean, what can you do? But you just got paid, so at least that's something. Although, just to be safe, you should give that gem to somebody else. Just in case you get caught with it, it might look like payment for a job done, right?
The job was done.
I think I'm going to sell it. We're going to sell it instantly in the morning, and
Wait, it might look kind of guilty suddenly showing up with a gem and selling it in Waterdeep.
This place is huge.
thank you.
Oh, I
It's
guess
a big
you're right. I
place.
don't know.
People buy and sell stuff like this all the time.
I don't know nothing about Waterdeep other than I know it's huge and it's kind of like New York, so I'm good to go. If you
A
guys
million
want to
people
sell
here.
it, that's
You
good.
go to Times Square, you can buy a wristwatch from 50 people.
And all of them will say it's a Rolex.
That's right. That's right. One of them will
Possibly.
be genuine. That's the one that won't be on sale.
You guys
Yeah.
are in the City of Splendors. City of Splendors.
Okay, that's great. We could sell that gem and get some cash. That would be excellent.
All right. So I'm just. Do we need to make a separate trip and transaction on the gem in the morning, or should we just divvy this up?
I don't know if there's going to be anything open at that early, that time of the morning, at sunup. But if you guys want to go ahead and divide it up, you guys can go ahead and do that. So if you guys want to divide it as you guys see fit. So you guys can
Let's
divide
divide
it
the
up
1,500.
in gems.
Let's divide the
Yeah.
1,500 6 ways.
All right, 1,500 6 ways.
Probably 3 something.
Here's my trusty abacus. There it is.
250. But someone needs to update Kensa's page or make sure she knows.
Did you just say your abacus?
I said my abacus.
You said your abacus. Oh my god. I'm going to add 250 gold worth of gems to Kensa 4.
Very good. Alright, so we each have a little cash balance going here now forward.
Wow, Kensa is one broke druid, man. She had 12 gold. Wow. She's got 250 golden gems now, so.
Snap.
Do you remember how much Rafflevar had in gold?
Part of
He
what
was like
you and I have already
He's like a
split out.
monk, though.
Probably
You know,
not,
I guess when
not
you
much.
live off the land.
Because you gave it all away, didn't you?
No, I think he. I don't remember if. I think he kept all the gold that he had still, actually.
Interesting.
So why are we staying in this loser hotel when we could be living high on the hog?
Oh boy. Alright, so anything else for you guys? The morning is here. And looks like the cultists are actually, when you guys get up, there's already a long line of wagons that are going outside of the north gate, because you got the north gate stables here, and then there's 2 or 3 buildings, and then there's like the massive northern gate. And there's so many wagons in this caravan that it's stretching from past where the actual north stables are all the way up and out the gate. Massive caravan.
And they're all
God.
cultist people, or
No,
are they just random people?
They have like I said, you guys they have 3 wagons. And like I said, there's another dozen wagons that belong to the High Road Charter Company, which is a company that's owned by many nobles in Neverwinter. And they're trying to rebuild Neverwinter from the Spell Plague, basically. And they're also, the High Road Charter is also trying to rebuild the High Road, because the High Road has pretty much been destroyed in the Mirror of Dead Men because of the, this quagmire, this slosh, this swamp has just expanded from the coast of the Sword Sea, up to the Sword Mountains. So this company, which is funded by not only the nobles but by Lord Neverember himself, which is the new leader of Neverwinter, they're trying to fix the High Road that once had a great road system that connected the Jewel of the North, which is Neverwinter, and Waterdeep, which is the City of Splendor. So once the Smear of Dead Men, basically destroyed the High Road, trade was cut off between Neverwinter and Waterdeep. And I think that was actually one of the reasons why Neverember went to Neverwinter. Not only to seek power, but, to help rebuild that, that road, and to establish a trade again between the 2 big cities in the northern part of, the Sword Coast.
So, out of character here, Dave, did you just invent all that, or is that some kind of a lore somewhere that you know about?
It's lore I've read a lot about.
It's just like books
D&D.
that you've read, but it's not in the module or anything.
No.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Some of it is, but a lot of it isn't. But yeah, there was. I think the previous leader of Neverwinter was Lord Dagnar. Dagnar, I think is no. There was another leader before Neverember, but he really didn't do anything. But he died and whatnot. He tried, but the Spell Plague just. But yeah, there's a lot of lore that I know. Some of it's in the book. A lot of it's that I remember reading.
So guys,
Nerd
what do you
alert.
think? Nerd alert. I think that alert's been going off since you've had your sign on, since you had your Twitch channel, Dave.
Right.
So, guys, what do you think? Should we get back in the caravan, or should we just get in the back and do horses, or what do you think is a good plan of action is? We still want to follow these guys all the way up and figure out what's going on, right?
I think if we can attach ourselves to the caravan as guards for a portion of the caravan's journey, that would be the good way to do this.
I agree with that, and since we now know that this this group puts together this put together this caravan, I think we can let's meet with them and see if we can attach ourselves in as guards, help out.
Better hurry. They might be leaving soon.
Yeah, they're definitely lining everything up, and just like you were told, the caravan leader, he's a grizzly veteran. His name is Andred Brifferboo.
Brifferboo.
Bryferhue.
Well,
I think it's Bryferhue.
That's some name.
It is. Yeah, it is.
We just call him Andred.
Let's present ourselves to Andred and see if we can't hire on just for food to accompany these guys as far north as the Mere of Dead Men.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, we do have those Etten heads, so that's pretty. That's some pretty good credentials that we got the goods.
Yeah, it's Ardred Bryferhue. Ardred Bryferhue. Ardred. Ardred Bryferhue. Bryferhew. Ardred Bryferhue. He is
Thank you.
He is basically the leader of the caravan that works for the High Road Charter Company that is leading the caravan. Which is, they're making 2 stops. The first stop is at the Carnath Roadhouse, which is in the Mere of Dead Men, and the second and final destination will be Neverwinter.
Well, we're going to present ourselves mounted to Andrew Bryferhue and saying basically we would like to travel as far as the Carnac Roadhouse, and we are interested in traveling with the caravan as guards.
Are you looking to hire on as guards?
Yes.
I will pay you 1 gold for the 10-day journey.
Excellent.
Oh,
and
wait
food,
a minute.
correct?
Excellent. That blows.
Your food will be taken care of. Yes.
Good.
You will be responsible for bringing any sleeping items that you would like to have as a tent, or maybe a sleeping bedroll. But we will supply your water. We will supply your food. You'll be taken care of in that department.
So you think 1 gold is a good idea? You don't want to haggle at all, or?
No, we're just trying to get to our place. So don't
I want to be attached to the caravan with officially and having the food and the water. That's good. I don't have to pay for that. We're going to follow these cultists anyway. Let's not be greedy.
You guys got to
Greedy?
remember, adventurers make 100 times more money than a normal citizen or a guard as a hired merc. Unless you're like a well-known merc or well-known assassin, you're not going to make any money. If you're just a scrub guard joining a caravan, going from the City of Splendor to the Jewel of the North, it's not going to be much. So you're going to make 10 gold. You're going to make 1 gold for 10 days.
All right. Well, I guess if we're going to
1 gold each for 10 days.
1 gold each for 10 days.
Excellent. No problem. We would like to join you, and we will. We
Well,
are ready to go. We
you
have
have some
bedrolls
parchments,
and
says that he's not responsible for your death in case there's any kind of deaths by ogre, trolls, orcs, bandits, bullywugs, giant frogs, lizard men, lizard folk of the Quagmire Marsh, etc. on down the line. And he goes, sign here.
And I cut my palm and roll my thumb in it and roll it on that parchment and say, there.
You're hired, and he shakes your hand. You are hired.
Excellent. I lick my palm and get on my horse and pat the bedroll. I'm ready to go.
I just signed the damn thing.
So
I'm
guys,
assuming it indemnifies him.
He
so
tells
I'll
you
just
that you'll be
sign
traveling in the front. You'll be traveling up front with the a lot of the wagons that are carrying supplies. So you'll all be up front. And then he looks at
So
the warlock.
The cultists only have three wagons in this caravan. Is that correct?
You're asking him this?
I'm asking you this.
Out of character, yes. You know that they have 3
Okay.
wagons, correct?
Just the 3 wagons, so they've
Correct.
gotten rid of the extra wagon.
Yep.
Okay. Very good.
So, as you come up to sign the parchment, he looks at you, Misty, and he goes, "What are you signing up for?" He goes, "You look too pretty to be doing this."
Oh, he was telling me that now? Or Misty? Okay, got it.
He says, licking his eyebrows. His elven eyebrows.
Please bless this caravan, brother.
That's right.
That's what he tells you. If you could please say a blessing for our safe travel to Neverwinter.
So I'll say a blessing as long as I can donate more than freaking 1 gold, but whatever. I'll deal with it.
He walks over
Blessings
to
are
the
2
bucket.
gold each.
Yeah, he walks over to the bucket. He takes the cup scoop, gets some holy. He gets some water out of the bucket and he hands it to you and he goes, "Here's your holy water."
Bless
Snap.
this, buddy.
Oh, nice. Here's your holy water.
I love it.
Can you bless this
Trim
caravan for me? And he kind of
okay,
chuckles.
I'll definitely bless the caravan. I'll raise my hand up, mumble a little prayer, and then moonwalk a little bit.
Moonwalk.
I'll say a little
Hey,
prayer
it's just all
for
part of
you.
it's just all part of my God.
Oh,
Never
Krivgar
will
comes up to
part.
sign the paper.
Are you with these hoodlums? He looks to you, Misty. Are you with these hoodlums?
Good sir, looks are always best when deceiving. If you catch my drift, I can take care of myself when necessary, and I kind of indicate the dagger that I am wearing on my side.
Ah.
If you touch my dress, you might draw back a stump.
So you have no problems risking your life, madame? Any kind of monsters, bandits, trolls, orcs, ogres, lizard folk of that sort, giant frogs, bullywugs? If you have no problem with it, sign here on the dotted line.
He didn't say treant.
No,
That's
he didn't
the
say.
loophole.
He did not say treant. You do not want me to say treant.
Is there a signing bonus for a pretty gal?